Hey there, Ruth and Patty. How you guys doing? Happy Friday. I reached out. My name is Ashley, and I spoke to Sally. So in this video, I'm going to be going over content citations and backlinks with you guys. I'm going to show you the type of competition that you guys have in your area for different services you guys offer, and I'm going to show you the type of traffic you guys could be getting. Traffic, aka business. Now, that is all based off from the traffic that your guys' competitors are getting, and that's from them being in the positions that they're in Google, and that's on the first page, mind you, and you guys not being on the first page. So I'm going to show you how to do exactly that and really what is available and what's possible for your guys' business. So with doing all of this, you of course are elevating your business to the next level, as well as becoming more of a professional looking brand in the eyes of your current clients, your future clients, past clients, whatever the case may be, as well as you're becoming more of an authority in Google's eyes and in your competitors' eyes. So of course, with all of that, you are getting more business by being on that first page of Google. So I'm going to try and keep this nice and short. I don't want to waste anyone's time, including my own, but when you guys finish watching this video, reach out. I'd love to talk some more. There is a lot of potential for you guys in your area and the services that you guys offer, and I'll show you that here in a minute. But let's start with your guys' current site. So you guys don't have a bad site, it's functional, it's doing what it needs to do right now. You guys have a clean and classy looking layout, which I like that. I do like how you have a click to call phone number. That's great for client conversions, as well as it's catering to a different type of person, and I'll explain that here in a minute. I do like how you have all of your drop down tabs with all of the services you guys have to offer. It just makes your site that much more user friendly, and when it comes to having a website, it's all about how user friendly it is, how easy it is to navigate, and being able to cater to different types of people. So now I'll touch base. So some people are coming to your site just to talk to you on the phone. And some people don't want to have to talk on the phone. They much rather fill out a form. So having different ways for people to get a hold of you for your services is really, really important. With that being said, I would suggest a form submit somewhere up here at the top. It's also great for client conversions, but again, it's catering to the opposite type of person than who wants to talk on the phone. So with that being said, I would suggest a locations tab or an areas we serve tab. I do see you have this here. I do see you have this here, but if you go to different cities like Appleton, like Green Bay, like those are the only two I know offhand. If you don't, like somebody like me, if I were to move to Wisconsin and if I were to need somebody with the services you guys offer, and it's not as user friendly as far as, oh, I don't know if these guys even come to my area. I'm going to go to the next guy who I know if they come to my area or not, because I'm not one to talk on the phone much. So I wouldn't want to have to call and ask you guys. So that's definitely something that I'd recommend, is a locations tab or an areas we serve tab with all of those listed that you guys are willing to go to. But that is that as far as like a design point of view and user friendliness, on-page SEO goes. First thing that I'm going to touch base on is content. Now, when I'm talking about content, I'm talking about this content that you guys have right here. This down here is not considered keyword-rich or authoritative content. So you guys are nowhere near what Google considers to be an authority, and that means that the baseline Google is looking for is 1,500 to 2,000 words of keyword-rich authoritative content. So that's definitely my first tip for you, is to go get more content. So the more content, the better, because Google can only read. And if you don't have enough content, one, you're not able to fit in the keywords that you want to be found for in Google. And two, Google isn't able to decipher what your business is, if you're a legit business or not. Therefore, it can't rank you accordingly. So definitely go get more content on this homepage here, and not just any old content, just go writing it up. It has to be professionally written. That's what we do. Have it professionally written around the keywords that you want to be found for. That is it's an authoritative written content. So keep that in mind, as far as your content goes. And yeah, that is that. So if we come over here, I did a general search and you'll see why here in a minute, but these guys from the organic section are one of your competitors. Now I'm going to show you how to beat these guys, but if we look at their site, nothing too special, but they do have a lot of the key elements that you guys are missing out on that Google is looking for. Click to call, phone number, form submit, all the services and drop down menus, the service or the service areas that they're willing to go to all listed. And they have more content than you guys. See all this content? They already have more than you guys right there. They have all of this. So yes, these guys have more content than you, and that's one of the reasons they're outranking you. They're not considered an authority themselves because they're not at that word marking. So that's great for you, because if you go and get that content on your homepage like I was talking about earlier, you'd already be beating these guys out as far as content goes, and then Google will now consider you to be an authority because you're at that word marking, and it will rank you accordingly. So if we come over here, I'm just going to break down Google for you based off from this search I did. First thing that comes up is the GMB, Google My Business. Now, this is all one big puzzle, okay? So each thing that I'm explaining is all pieces to that overall puzzle, and each piece is just as important. So with getting in this area, it requires having citations, it requires having geotagged pictures, reviews, posting on your GMB listing weekly, replying to reviews. There is so much that goes into all of this, and like I said, it's just as important. And there's a strategic way to do everything I'm explaining, because Google will flag you if you're not careful. So because you guys are not listed in this area, it's a problem. Roughly 40% of traffic comes to this section. So you guys are automatically missing out and losing out on possible clients because you're not in this area here. Now, there's different people who do different things in Google. So some people, when they type in a service, they're coming right to the GMB. Other people, they're coming right to the organic section. So we need to get you in all spots of Google and cover all bases for all the keywords all across Google. So you have potential to have more traffic go to your site. More traffic, more business, more money, and you're helping people out, especially in a time of need with the restoration part of your business. But people are missing out on your guys' services right now because you're not on anybody's radar, because you are on the third page of Google and you're not on the first page. And I'll show you that here in a minute. So definitely what I'd recommend is go find out all the citations these guys have themselves listed in. Go list yourself in all those on top of 300 more. Google, whatever your competitors had to do, you guys are going to have to do the same exact thing and then some, because you want to beat your competition. You don't want to be level with them. We want to be above them. So definitely go list yourself in more directories, and these guys currently have themselves listed in. And a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number listed across the web in different directories like Yelp, Angie's List, BBB, stuff like that. So that is that section here. Now this last section is the organic section, and it directly deals with your website. Now to get you in this area down here, it requires having relevant backlinks. Now keep in mind I'm saying that because I'm going to show you guys your backlink profile here in a minute. So you guys are currently on the third page of Google, third page, and here you guys are. I'm going to show you the traffic you guys are getting being on the third page, rather than what you could be getting based off from the traffic these guys were getting if we were to get you in this area, of course, if you were to want to move forward with us. So how we get you here first is by beating out your competition in every aspect possible. So again, if you're not in or on this first page, you're not maximizing your traffic to its fullest potential. And not only that, yes, in doing all of this, of course, you're going to be getting more business, but it's also about becoming more of an authority in Google's eyes and in your competitors' eyes, and you become more professional looking in your clients' eyes, past, future, and current. You know what I mean? So what we do to get you here is come to a paid resource I pay monthly for, and we're looking at your stats. So you have some trust in the eyes of Google. It's definitely not because of your content, because you don't have enough to tell Google what you are. It's because your domain has aged, as well as a few other things, but Just easiest to explain it that way. This is how trustworthy or legit Google looks at your site. So this is great. Now the DR, which is the rating of your backlinks, are not great. So this is where quality versus quantity comes into play. This tells us that your backlinks are weak, spammy, not relevant, all of the above. They're rated the lowest on the UR rating distribution scale. We have very, very powerful backlinks that we have access to, as well as citations. So you'd have to worry about none of this. We'd literally blow your guys' competitors out in no time, and I'll show you why here in a minute. So you guys are being found for that many keywords, and you're currently getting that many people to your site per month. Now, I'm not saying you're not getting traffic. You see you're getting traffic. What I'm saying is you guys are not getting as much as you could be. Therefore, again, you're not maximizing your traffic to its fullest potential. You guys don't have a powerful site, so it's not being rated or showing up first in Google. You're not on anybody's radar right now, and you guys should be. You absolutely should be. I read your guys' about us, you know, small company. We are as well, and we're a very tight-knit company, so you're not a small fish in a big pond, put it that way. You speak with the owners directly, and we like it that way. We like being able to communicate with you guys and to keep it personable. So if we look at the keywords you're being found for, you're getting your most traffic off from your own name, which word of mouth traffic's great. We want to target the people who don't know about you and who are new to the area. We want to get you new business. We want to get you found for other things as well, because right now you're only being found for really water, and it's not even water damage, it's water and fire, and it's only in Appleton. So we want to get Green Bay, we want to get different areas because there's so much potential. So if we come and look at your competitor, we can see they also have some trust in the eyes of Google, but the backlinks that they have a lot more, but they're not good. But if they're good enough to get them where they're at, they're good enough to get you there too. So what we do is we go and get them pointing back at you, and then once we beat them in content and backlinks, you take that spot in Google that they're in and you start seeing the traffic that they're getting. Look at that traffic they're getting per month. This is a per month number, and not to mention one competitor. Because like I said earlier, these are your competitors just for this search that I did. If I were to search any other services that you offer, even in the same area, you could have completely different competitors. We need to beat up your competition all across Google, get you on this first page for all the keywords you want to be found for. Because like I said, more potential to have more traffic, more business, more money. Now, if we look at the keywords they're being found for, 90 people are going in Google and type in mold remediation Green Bay WI, and the difficulty to rank that is a 0, meaning there's not many businesses trying to be found for these keywords. 11 people going straight to their site off that keyword. Let's say you were to land 5 and 3 out of this 9 and 2 out of this 9, so on and so forth. You guys do the math on that. Only you guys know what you make. It's a lot of business, a lot of money that you are missing out on because first, you guys don't have these keywords, but second, you guys aren't a strong site because you don't have the power going to it. And it's not as easy as having these keywords in your content. We need to add power to each and every one of these keywords to gain positions, to be seen, so you can get traffic to your site. So we'd go throughout all of your competitors, find the high volume, low KD relevant keywords, and place them in that content. Now I wanted to show you for roofer. This is now your competitor for roofer, and this is the traffic you're missing from the keyword roofer. So the traffic is there. You see the type of traffic you're getting versus what you could be getting. This is just 2 of your competitors. And yeah, I have the means, the tools, the knowledge to get you there. We've done it time and time again, and we continue to do it for our clients. Our clients refer other people to us because what we do works, and we take pride in that. And like I said, I'd love to help you guys out. I hope you found this helpful, and I'll look forward to hearing from you guys. Have a great one. Bye.